Hello!
Hey guys!
Hi friends, how y'all doing? Welcome back. How y'all doing? How y'all living? I hope y'all enjoyed the movie that we put together. What a sippable. What a feast. Anything new with you yet?
Honestly,
How
it was
you
like
doing?
a protein shake, that fucking movie. My
Damn.
tummy still hurt, but hold on, pause. I am fulfilled. I feel like this was the emotional salve to my very open emotional wound that I carry at all times. This movie was great.
I thought this movie was phenomenal.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something bad.
We're doing a little fun thing here, a little razzmatazz, a little hey how do you do that we lovingly refer to as you gotta see this.
Aftercare.
And we're watching a little lovely film called The Princess Bride, one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. And as always, it's me, yeah boy, bootyswagga. Joined as always by my lovely co-host.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh, nailed it. First try. First try.
Thank you.
Boom. This movie is one of my favorite films of all time. A movie I can watch whenever, wherever. Oh, you know what? I need to get...
Would you watch it in an airport?
You didn't think I had practiced my Agrippa. Which I have.
What else did he say?
A lot of things, like hello.
God, he was so cool.
This was your first time watching this
Yes,
movie.
it was.
How? I need you to take me a walk through. What are some of your first thoughts? Reminiscing, stewing on this.
Okay, so knowing that it's an older movie, I was like, oof, let me pack my sleepaway bag. This is gonna be a snooze fest, even though I know many iconic lines, many iconic characters. And I guess maybe that, you know, I realized that I should trust my friends more often, because this movie slaps. This was so good. It really was at a lightning speed. It was so fast. It was so funny.
Yeah.
So fucking silly.
It really does feel like just a book come to life at times.
There
And
was not a dull moment.
in my mind, every scene that I think of, I'm like, oh, this is a famous scene. Oh, this is a classic scene. But then when you piece them all together, I realize it's just the whole movie. The whole movie does not waste a second of time. The whole movie does not waste a breath. Every line is just fun. Every moment is just so well done. The sets, the sceneries, the fightings, the costumes. It's just...
The costumes.
Yes.
Sweet Jesus. I didn't even mention it a lot because the plot itself, like, was so wonderful. And the costumes didn't distract from that at all. It enhanced it. The costumes, holy shit.
To the sets, to the costumes, to the action, to the choreography, the fight scenes, the R.O.U.S is the fire swamp, the lightning.
All of this is your first impression of the film?
All of this is just absolutely great to me. But speaking of more than first impressions, segue, what are some of your favorite things about this movie? I know we could just talk about literally the plot of this movie.
Yeah.
How about this, so that we don't go on crazy things? How about you say one thing you like, I say one thing I like, and then we go back and forth,
We could go on and on and on and on and on.
Go on. I really love, I just want to say everything.
Okay.
I love the music. Mark Knopfler is a national treasure, and storybook romance, I said it during our listen along and I'll say it again. Storybook romance, Mark Knopfler are just absolute top form in this movie. The music is just simply irresistible. Your turn.
Everything.
Damn it.
Especially in the character of, oh fuck me, what's his name? Dread Pirate Roberts in it.
Yeah,
What's
Wesley.
Wesley.
Cary Elwes.
Wesley. When his character would say something, it fucking gooped me. He would just go, he would move his mouth and his eyes. That's it.
Nothing else.
And nothing else.
The
And it
smolder.
just, oh my God. It just made his character like so smarmy, so smug, so funny. I can't stop thinking about it.
I love the framing of the movie. I love Peter Falk and Fred Savage. I love the grandpa and the grandson. He's reading a story. I love the interjections of it. And my favorite moment that truly encapsulates like why I love it is during the shrieking eel scene where the grandson interrupts him, and when the grandpa tries to retell it, he starts from before and then they're just reenacting the movie. That right there is why I think it's one of the best framing devices. It puts you into this world of like, This is a storybook. Someone is reading you, and it feels like the book is in your mind. Your turn.
When specifically me watching this for the first time, watching as Inigo is chasing the man who killed his father, and that guy throws a knife across the room, stabs him in the tum-tum, and I'm for certain like, okay, he's dead. But then he didn't die. Matter of fact, he said what he had to say. He put a little whipped cream and a cherry on top, and then he fucking killed the guy and got a revenge for his father.
While it has these lighthearted moments, while it has all these goofs and gaffes, scenes like that right there are why this movie, I feel, sticks around with people. Why, like, throughout the whole movie, there's this running gag of, or not gag, but running motif of him. And then when it comes to his moment, God damn does he deliver. Oh, it is just so satisfying.
You're talking about my favorite thing. You gotta name a favorite thing.
Mandy Patinkins.
That was moving.
Mandy Patinkins, my favorite thing. Okay, your turn.
It's both a favorite and it's like a bittersweet thing. But the scene where she jumps from the window and floats through the air like a delicate little leaf.
Yes, she even has time to be.
Yeah, and there's even like not just one frame of her falling in slow motion, fucking two.
Yeah.
And then she gets caught by Andre and gets put on the horse. That was just so campy. And so, like, whose choice was that? It was slightly out of place, but still so fucking hilarious.
Leave a comment down below what if you had a six-fingered sword to your head, what would you say is your favorite part of this movie? It's gonna be hard, but the six-fingered sword's at your head.
Can an editor add a... I don't need an editor.
I am editing with my hands.
Saving yourself work for later.
Exactly. Okay, now here comes the hard part. Did you find anything bad with this movie? Is there anything that you would change?
Okay.
Can I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I would change nothing. This movie is perfect.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one, and it's so stupid, but the movie is so good. I have no right. The movie is so good. This is one thing that comes to mind. The painted on sky. I've seen so many like dentist office with like the same fucking wall. Like in my mind, he was hanging off the edge of a cliff in a dentist office. You can say nothing. I picked the wall.
Yeah, that's fair. Let us know if you found anything wrong with this movie, because I'm always looking for people to ban. I don't think you can ban someone.
You can't ban someone on YouTube.
I'm always looking for people to get into a YouTube comment section fight
war.
with. So, ooh boy.
Ooh,
But I'll see right through your lies. I know you're lying. This movie's perfect. What can you say? You want to play a fun game?
You know what I do.
Okay, perfect. We all loved our friend Yeb here's plot explanation in under a minute, which I thought was very impressive. So in order to equal the score, because we definitely keep score here, we thought it would be fun if I tried explaining this movie. Since this is one of my absolute dear favorites of all time, I thought it would be fun to try and do this in under a minute, but that's not all. I thought it would be fun is if we did a little RP. That's a role play for the layman. I thought it would be fun if I were to portray Peter Falk, and Yeb, and you, my viewer, will be Fred Savage. You'll be the little grandson.
Is there kissing in this?
All right. I could tell you're not feeling too well.
I can't do his eyes. I can't do the...
Come back and do it tomorrow.
All right.
His
Calm
eyes?
down.
You mean the eye that goes like this?
The one that goes inside him, yeah. So you can see his inner thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeb here has got, is going to set a timer going.
Stopwatch.
So if you can start the time when I start the story.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a little framework to lead you in.
All right. So, my grandfather used to tell this story to me.
And my
And my father's grandfather used to tell this story to him. My grandfather used to tell this grandfather. He used to tell this story to him. And now I'm gonna tell it to you.
Oh.
So.
I didn't start yet.
I knew you were going to do that. I fucking knew you were going to do that. Ready, set, Go.
All right, in a far-off town of Florida, there lived the most beautiful girl ever named Buttercup, and she lived on a farm with a boy, a farmhand named Wesley, and they fell madly in love against everyone else's wishes, and it was true love, but Wesley had to be sent away, and he ended up getting captured by the dread pirate Roberts, and word got back to Buttercup that he was murdered. So Buttercup swore to herself that she would never fall in love again. Don't worry, there's no kissing yet. And then the time passes, and the Prince Humperdinck finds Buttercup, and he tells her that he's gonna get her married, and then she goes off to try and get married, but then she gets kidnapped and forced to try to be killed, and then the dread pirate Roberts comes up behind her, and then he bests the swordsman, he bests the giant, he bests the Sicilian, and then he rescues, and it turns out that it's Wesley, and then they get rescued, and then he goes to the fire swamp, and then he gets tortured, and then he rescues Buttercup on a wedding day, and then they fall in love and happily ever after. And that's the Princess Bride, kid. All right. As you wish.
Okay, that was you got a full minute and 60 seconds of RP there.
I think I did okay. I think I basically told you a whole story.
I think you did.
That book is too long. Who needs books anymore? I just gave you the whole shebang.
When I was a kid, TVs were called books. Okay, so I actually thought about this while we were watching the movie because it is perfect.
Oh?
I thought it would be fun if we could, in any way, squeeze a little extra juice out of this movie by adding an extra character. They don't have to affect the plot in any way, but they are in the story.
Oh, this is an easy one for me. I got you.
Okay.
I got you. So, Dread Pirate Roberts, classic iconic character.
Okay.
Missing one thing.
A parrot.
That's right. And you know who I'm thinking? Who's the most iconic parrot of all time? He needs a Gilbert Gottfried parrot on his shoulder. The entire movie. I am talking from beginning to end. We need
Wesley, what are you doing? Buttercup is the love of your life.
And then he would say,
Patience, Iago.
God damn it.
how about you? Who would you add into this universe?
You took my answer. We didn't talk about this beforehand.
We didn't.
I was going to say a talking animal voiced by a certain someone we know. Specifically, I was going to say a talking horse. I wasn't going to go for a parrot.
Talking horse?
I wanted there to be a talking horse.
I don't know, Buttercup.
Yeah, like that. Kind of like her conscience. And it's a talking horse. I don't know. I just thought that would be goofy. Here's what I was thinking.
You're just thinking about The Sims again, aren't you?
I want to play The Sims so fucking bad. Let me go. I just want to be a horse. Let me be a horse. I just wanted it to be like Buttercup would be like at like all times through this movie, right? The horse is real and it's there and it's like not an actor. It's like a real fucking horse and she leads it around, right? Buttercup and her horse named like Larry because her name is Buttercup. So their names are switched naturally, right? So then she would be like, oh gosh, I just don't know what to do, Larry. And she would turn and then the camera would turn to Larry and it's just a man wearing like a horse mask and he goes, gee willikers, I couldn't be fucking bothered to give you an answer, Buttercup, you whore. And she'd be like, oh Larry, you're so silly. He humbles her.
He grounds her, yeah.
He humbles her.
I see.
You're gonna wear that dress to your wedding, you whore?
Larry!
Wow, you're gonna show that much skin? Okay, yeah. On your wedding night, okay.
I think that's pretty good. Leave a comment down below. Who would you want to see in this and where would they be involved in the movie?
Damn it, I'm so mad you took Gilbert from me.
I always do.
Oh my God! Inconceivable!
I told you he's in the movie.
How many stars you thinking you're dropping on this one?
0, 1.
Flip it and reverse it.
Sorry, yeah. I mean a 10. It's a 10 out of 10 movie.
This movie is a perfect 10.
Yep.
This is you gotta see this first. We've watched a lot of great movies, but I have to say,
Dude.
this is a perfect 10
and
for
I
me.
never knew, and you knew this whole time, and you didn't tell me.
I've been telling you, you gotta see this. This was you gotta see this. You gotta see this. This is one of my favorites. This is a stalwart. This is a classic. This is a
what?
Stalwart.
What's that? That sounds like something you need like a cream for.
It is a bona fide classic. It has stood the test of time. It is perfect movie, a perfect escape, a perfect fantasy. It is just so fun. It is so lighthearted, but it has so much heart and character. It is, yeah, it is what I hope all movies can make me feel like at the end.
Yeah, honestly, I feel lighter for having seen it. I feel my day-to-day is now different. It's just like that one Wicked song, Because I Knew You.
I defied gravity.
And Gilbert Gottfried really should have been in this movie.
We got a little bit of a fun treat. We got a little bit of a fun treat for you potentially, but we wanted to give you a heads up because change is a little scary, but it's going to be okay. For our next video upload that we're doing, we're going to try and change the format a little bit. We're going to do a little experiment. We're still going to be doing movies. We're still going to be uploading, but we're going to be trying something a little different. A little different, you know? So
You're gonna like it.
Yeah, we're going to try something new, and you're going to love it.
You're gonna love it.
I guarantee
Just
it.
like that Men's Warehouse thing.
Absolutely. Anything you want to impart on anybody about this movie?
Thank you. You guys did not disappoint. You picked a really good movie to watch, and thank you.
Yeah, you ask, and the only thing that we could say was as you wish.
As you wish.
As always, it's
Taking
me.
a year off his life, sorry.
Yeah, boy. Bootyswagga. Joined as always by my lovely co-host.
Yep.
And this, as always, is you gotta see this.
Aftercare. That sounded like if you were to say my name would play backwards. That's,
Yep.
I love that part. Yep.
Yeah, try to say your name backwards. Yep. Yep. Yep.
We might have just accidentally called some aliens to Earth. So we have our reckoning coming very soon. Prepare for the anal
Reverse
probing.
that. Flip it and reverse it.
No, now you sound like Timothy Chalamet, the
That's
awful
Missy
Willy Wonka
Ellen.
that he's
That's
gonna
Missy
be.
Elliott.
No.
Throw it back, flip it, and reverse it. I was gonna flip it back. All right, bye everybody.